It was the month of December, and all through the town, all the people were happy, not one single frown. It was the time for the holidays, a time of great hoopla, especially for Joey.T.Cartoon.P from the cartoon Palooza. Joey? It's a happy time, Joey.
Yeah, well not when you're watching this crap.
Okay, you're on your own.
In 2002, Adam Sandler and his production company, Happy Madison, produced an animated holiday feature. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm gonna admit that I have a strange relationship with Adam Sandler movies. For every Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy, and Just Go With It he makes, he'll either star or produce in Benchwarmers, Little Nicky, Grown Ups, and Jack and Jill. I'm kinda surprised that they haven't made a movie about Rob Schneider called You Can Do It! Now Sandler, don't take this the wrong way. It isn't like I hate you. I mean, underneath all the yelling, annoying voiceovers, SNL cameos, forced sentimentalities, and crap jokes, there's... I'm really trying hard to like you, buddy. I really am. I think I could sum up the film pretty easily, so I'm gonna go through this one and analyze it differently. Since it is the holidays, and I do owe you guys a special one. A really special one. For starters, the film itself is a reference to a song Sandler sung about Hanukkah. You look at that and you think, really? Adam Sandler sings songs now? I figured it was just Opera Guy on SNL, but apparently he sold albums as a singer. And the song itself is pretty good, it's a nice little jingle. Though as cool as the song is, it doesn't really lend itself to being a feature film. Unlike Rudolph or Frosty, where there's little narrative, they were at least short specials, but not feature films. So what do you do to make a feature film? You get your buddies from SNL to make a schlock fest for an hour and a half. So our movie begins, and I'm already confused.
Christmas is right around the corner, and Hanukkah starts tonight. Ain't a better time of year. You got no school, you can eat like a pig, and people give you stuff. It just makes you feel tingly all over. But you know what? There are some buffoons out there who actually can't stand the holiday season.
Actually, with all the Christmas specials they're releasing, I would expect a whole island of Scrooges. Our movie focuses on our hero Davy, as played by Sandler. Gee, what would have given you that idea?
I'd hit a three-pointer for you, except I'd have to drop my pants and pop a thumb up my
We learned that Sandler was a misunderstood kid, and wait a minute! Hold your horses! What did he just say?
No, let me do it right now. 1, 2, 3.
He's so behind the times, he thinks Viagra's a big waterfall.
This is a holiday film for the kids, right? Then why is everybody cursing like sailors? Who is this movie made for? If Adam Sandler and company are trying to take a stab at South Park, you're missing an important element, buddy. The film is animated like a Disney flick. Not Beauty and the Beast, but it's on par with The Emperor's New Groove. It's nice quality animation set to crude humor that makes it really feel uncomfortable. It works for South Park with its obscenities because it supports the crappy design. It only makes it more humorous because it intentionally feels like a joke. You realize this film came out during the death of 2D animation. So if it proves one thing, that Home on the Range wasn't the nail in the coffin, it was this crap. Whatever, we discover that Sandler's parents died during Hanukkah when he was a kid. It's supposed to make him a complex character, but we've seen this done to death in better films that it's almost insulting to claim that a kid is a bad egg because his fatal car crash or disease or kidnapping or wizarding duel that took the life of his dear parents. Knock on wood, I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass for saying that. We see him get put on trial for his recklessness with the judge played by one of the many SNL cast members we will see again in every one of these Happy Madison movies.
Stone, you leave me no choice. I'm gonna really have to crack down hard this time.
We're gonna put you away in prison so the boys can pump you up.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I'd like to interject for a moment.
Did anybody else hear the little girl in... Okay, that's the last Hans and Franz reference I'm gonna be making out of Judge Kevin Nealon.
No. My interjection pertains to the case currently under adjudication. You see, I knew this young man years ago when his moral fiber was still intact. Sorry I'm not up on modern technology, Well, I guess my friend Davy is. Why don't you tell him what else you... That kind of shooting makes me want to do the robot thing.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
Let me guess. This is our comic relief amongst the cast of comic reliefs, as voiced by Adam Sandler. Oh. So otherwise, this guy's named Whitey convinces the judge that Sandler could take him with his sister, the Columbia girl, also voiced by Sandler. No surprise. As opposed to
Go to jail and marry big smelly man.
Thank you, you offensive stereotype, as played by Rob Schneider. But apparently he gets off not because of evidence that he can change, but because of this.
Well, it is the holidays, and those kind of things have been known to happen this time of year.
Whitey, if you want to work with this punk, then God bless you.
Holiday miracles do not defeat the American justice system, buddy. Believe me, I've tried when I ran my car into my Uncle Carmine's Christmas pageant pissed drunk. And no, I'm not confined to put a clip of that on the internet, so I'll leave it to your imagination. So, do you want to know what the movie's biggest problem is? When you get down to it, you could probably ignore the SNL cameos, the crap jokes, and annoying Sandler voices. Though all those elements do come together to the film's biggest problem. What is it? Well, let's find out in this scene.
Foul on this kid for eating everything in sight. Jelly Jugs, next time you come on my court, you better wear a bra, okay?
He was just kidding, son. You got very nice boobs.
That was cruel, but not funny, so at least we're not going to see that again.
Fatty's team loses because I want to see him cry again.
Again, still not funny. It's the same joke, so let's move on.
Aren't you a boy?
Oh, for the love of God. In Adam Sandler movies, bad jokes don't die. They get recycled over and over again into running gags that, quite frankly, shouldn't be running in the first place. It isn't like I hate all running jokes. When it comes down to a good running joke, it's whether it's funny the first time and if it catches you off guard.
Don't take it personally, kid. What do you think George Remus spent 5 years doing?
Come again?
I said, what do you think George Remus was doing for him?
Ain't you George Remus?
Who'd you think I was?
You just said it like it was someone else.
These jokes all lead into each other right after another that it becomes expected, thus taking away the fact that we could see it coming. Or that it doesn't build into anything bigger other than telling us the same thing we knew before. We get it. He's fat. She looks like an owl. Whitey has physical deformities. The woman has an extra breast. Who cares about all those things? Just get to the holiday miracle, for Christ's sake. I swear to God I figured it out. This movie had to have been made for David Spade. A white wise ass who says despicable things. The offer must have went something like this.
What do you want? Oh, for me? Why, I don't know what to say. Hit the road, Bucky.
They should have locked him up for good.
At least she was looking at me. That felt all right.
Why can't he just be like he used to be?
It all seems so long ago.
Young and happy.
Oh my God, it's a charming scene. Quick, cut to Whitey doing something stupid.
The only time I had sex was on the phone.
But that was long ago.
Oh, thank God. We almost had a heartwarming moment in this movie. A holiday film with a heartwarming moment? Really? So that's the girl Sandler used to date when doing community basketball as a kid. She's voiced by Sandler's real-life wife. And you thought Sandler would get the girl at the end of this film. So far, we learned that Sandler looks like he's turning a new leaf when he has to live with Whitey. I say looks like as an understatement. No, really. The transition starts with him being a jerk and then turning a new leaf, and it's barely noticeable. It's like the mooks making this film forgot that they were making a holiday film and wanted to focus their attention. The people pissing their pants and women with extra breasts. So we also learned that the town has a community awards show on a Christmas week celebrating a person who's the overall good Samaritan. Whitey has been going for that award for years, but as you would imagine, being burdened to look like the shelf elf with the voice of an obnoxious comedian, it's not gonna go well for you in life.
Listen, if they have an award for the freakiest looking fraternal twins who no one even gives a crap about, you two are definitely winning. But that patch thing ain't ever gonna happen for you. Because the truth is, nobody in this town even knows you exist.
You're an animal.
Let me guess! She's bald!
And you're bald.
God, I hate you. So after Whitey reveals to his sister the accident that killed Sandler's parents, Sandler gets mad and gets punch drunk at a mall. Now we're at the part of the movie where the guy has hit the ultimate low and he gets his big redemption. Usually it's with a guardian angel or maybe the ghost like in the Christmas.
Look who finally showed up. We've been waiting for you all night.
Who said that?
I said that.
Uh-oh.
Everybody wake up! This is not a rehearsal. Numbnuts is here.
Roger on that. Over.
Wow. Davy's revelation comes from corporate mascots, while in a drunken stupor. So it's the equivalent of being a better person after having that crazy dream sequence from Dumbo. Except with product placements. I don't know about you, but I could really go for an eggnog latte at Starbucks.
It's about time you got here. I've been laying in my bed tossing and turning.
I know. I was watching you. I mean, me too.
What? The jar of vitamins wants to boik the lingerie. So after the redemption, where Sandler learns to cope with his parents' death by crying, and this stupid scene, because a subtle moment in a Happy Madison film is just unwarranted, he tries to set things right by going to the community and convincing the town that the patch belongs to Whitey and not the critic. Wow, I didn't know this film had a crossover with a TV show.
Let the guy talk. After all, it is the holidays.
Okay. The holiday spirit is not a Deus Ex Machina, guys. You don't just say, leave him alone. So what if he killed my daughter and set my mother's house on fire? It's Christmas! And get away with it. Okay, let's pick up the pace. Sandler makes things right, Whitey gets the patch, and Sandler gets the girl. No surprise. The end, and thank God, because the most miraculous thing happening in this movie is the credits. No, I'm really serious. The song that I really like is playing during the credits, so that is the most miraculous part of the movie. This movie is a lazy holiday film, focusing more on the cliches of every other Happy Madison movie and putting it to animation. It's crude, mean-spirited, and undermines the holiday spirit just so Sandler and his buddies can make another one of their brain-dead comedies. Now, there is a but at the end of this, as in every other Happy Madison movie. And the but in this is no game changer, because the one thing that actually makes this movie somewhat interesting are the songs. But it's not enough to make the film redeemable for the whole experience while watching these characters swear like sailors and making crap jokes. No, not just crap jokes, but having to watch crap literally leave the sphincter. Because that's what every effects animator's dream come true is, drawing crap. Maybe if this was just a parody album, I wouldn't be so cruel to the film, but as a feature holiday film, you should just forget about it. I hate this movie. I hate thinking about this movie, and for a year I had to put up with this Wait a minute. For a year I've been reviewing animated shows and movies?
Then Joey realized what an impact he has made. Since a year of reviewing cartoons, his frown began to fade.
Thank you guys for sticking around with me this whole year. Hopefully next year we'll be putting out some more reviews. Now I'm Joey Tedesco, and just as a good favor for the 1 year anniversary, I'm going to be reviewing The Road to El Dorado as my next movie. Oh, wait a minute.
Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
Especially for Joey Tedesco from the cartoon Palooza.
There's your Tony Soprano.
Alright, one more time. I'm kinda getting water all over my green screen and it's getting dangerously close to my lights. So, this is the last time and then I gotta shut this whole down. Alright, one more time. For you, Joseph!
Okay, you're on your own, dude. Then Joey realized what an impact he has made. Since the year of reviewing cartoons, his frown began to fade.
That's going in the blooper reel.